All right, getting close to tip-off, so it's time to check in with our friends in OKC, Kevin Harlan, Jim Jackson, and Miss Allie Clifton.
Happy holidays from Oklahoma City and welcome to the quarterfinals of the Emirates NBA Cup. Featuring the reigning MVP and scoring champion in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Facing one of the best defenders, the pesky Dillon Brooks of the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns have turned it around to start the new season with a new coach and a new roster. And the defending champion Thunder of Oklahoma City have picked up where they left off. Hi, everyone, with Jim Jackson, Allie Clifton, Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for joining us. The stakes do get higher now as the loser faces here elimination.
It's funny and interesting, too, because the question about the Emirates Cup in-season tournament will the players buy into it. I think that question has been answered. They bought into it. Also, this is a very important game for both teams, so stay tuned. It should be a great one.
Now, they played about 2 weeks ago on Black Friday right here on Prime, and we saw the Suns play the Thunder very well. Oklahoma City has won 15 consecutive games, but Phoenix played them well.
Well, they played them extremely well. This Phoenix team is going to play extremely hard. Keep in mind, in this game, it was a 4-point game. So both teams made 41 field goals. Both teams made 15 three-point shots. But the differential here is that OKC won the battle of the free throw line. They had +4 from that. So ultimately, the team that knows how to win got to the line and got it done. And SGA had a big-time performance. Of course, we've been saying that all year, Kevin. When is it going to go away? But this young man continues to amaze on the court.
They've been terrific, as we said, 15 consecutive wins. Now for the Phoenix Suns, no Devin Booker tonight, out for a third consecutive game with a groin strain. That being said, how does Phoenix win tonight?
Well, 29 other teams asked that same kind of question before, but you can look at this real simple. You win the possession game if you're Phoenix, offensive rebound. You can't turn the basketball over, and I think you're really going to have to limit some transition baskets. But Dillon Brooks, his impact on the game offensively and defensively is going to be imperative if Phoenix wants to walk out of here with a W.
And he's going to need some help, and it could come in the form of the emerging Collin Gillespie. And our Allie Clifton caught up with the Villanova guard moments ago.
All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Collin, the guys were just talking about the influence of Dillon on your squad. I know you guys have a great relationship. How would you quantify what he brings to you guys night in and night out?
Yeah, I mean, he brings a competitive fire, a bunch of energy, juice every night. So we lean on him. He's a leader for us. We're going to need it tonight.
For you, Coach was raving about your presence so far this season. What has this experience been like for you, and how do you continue to capitalize?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a good experience. It's stuff that I expect out of myself, just to continue to play at a high level, compete. And I'm just looking forward to continuing to do it with this group. We got a great group of guys, great coaching staff. We're always encouraging each other, and we love to play for each other, so it's been fun.
Of course, tonight, win or go home with the trip to Vegas on the line. What's it going to take, as only one team has done so far this year, to beat the Thunder?
Yeah, full 48 minutes of basketball. Not playing perfect. We know it's not going to be perfect, but we got to match their intensity, their energy, try to take care of the ball, get out in transition, just play how we've been playing. So we know it's going to be a long game, a lot of ups and downs, but if we stick together, and I got good faith in our group.
Collin, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Jim, I know you're a big fan of Collin's game. I'm going to toss it back over to you.
I appreciate it, and high expectations have always been a makeup of Collin Gillespie, going back to Villanova, in particular now during Emirates Cup play. You see the numbers across the board. It's his leadership style. It's his ability to make his teammates better, and I tell you what, Kevin, he's not afraid of the moment. For me, being a special player like that, I want to throw it to a special former teammate in Steve Nash. Steve, what do you see in Collin Gillespie's game?
You're watching a special presentation of the NBA on Prime.
Nights like tonight feel different. This isn't a series. There's no we'll get them next game. It's the same rules you grew up with. Walk home if you lose, but the winner stays. Suns, game, one chance to survive. This is the knockout round, the Emirates NBA Cup on Prime.
Welcome back to the Emirates NBA Cup quarterfinals on Prime. The winner here will take on the winner of the Lakers and Spurs. That game is coming up after this one. So the matchup tonight, the Phoenix Suns and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And here is the starting five for Phoenix. We talked about Gillespie. Grayson Allen is healthy. Royce O'Neal adds a lot. And Mark Williams, another person who's had a history of health problems. Jim has really found a nice sweet spot with this Phoenix team. And then you see the starting lineup, the familiar faces and names. Dort is back. They've had some injuries. A couple guys are still out, but they are basically hale and hearty and ready to go. Mark Daigneault, a championship coach now who literally, like the Spoelstras of the world in the NBA, have started from the fill room and worked their way up through the G League, assistants, now head coach in the NBA.
And it's a beautiful part because now he understands his players more than anybody because he's been through the ground.
And it's a safe assumption to say through a quarter of this season that our coach of the year in the league may be first-year head coach Jordan Ott of the Suns.
And he has a definite argument for that, especially going into the season, not knowing how this roster would gel. A lot of questions have been answered, but a lot more games to be won.
Our officials tonight here in Oklahoma. The crew chief is James Williams. The referee, Ray Acosta. The umpire, Danielle Scott. In the replay center, Ed Malloy. And here we go with the Suns at 14-10. And they control with Gillespie